Alright guys, we are here. We're getting ready to take the Thompson Long Range course. Luckily our new Vortexes just showed up. You ready to do this? And Eric's eating cookies, guys. He has 4 days left of the 90-day challenge, and look at him. That's his 16th cookie today.
It is number 3 to be honest, but I've earned it.
Disappointed in you.
I've earned it, dude.
No, he's been eating well. Eating well. Anyways, we're gonna put these scopes on a Weatherby 6.5 by 300 and then go out shoot 1,000 yards. Wish us luck.
What are you doing?
Hi, I'm Casey. I'm taking the protector screws out of the top of the Weatherby so we can put our bases and rings on.
What are you shooting there?
6.5 by 300. The new Weatherby load.
Lucky, lucky.
Wants to put these on, I don't know how.
We just got done with the first portion of the Thompson Long Range shooting class. Here's Mark, the instructor, drinking Coke.
Just gotta stay awake.
You think this guy can build a gun?
Well, if he can't,
I figured out that's right.
we'll put Eric in charge.
Yeah, that's right.
Eric's done it before though.
I have. I actually went and visited these guys about 3 or 4 years ago and did a super quick crash course with them. Put a gun together, put the scope on, and went and shot it at 500, 600, 700, and then 1,000 yards. And I'm not that good of a shot yet, and I was able to do it. So Casey, the pressure's on you. You shoot 1,000?
I hope so. He said that he's never had anybody go through the course that wasn't able to do it. So I hope I'm not the exception today. I guess we'll be shooting tomorrow, but
Yeah, we are shooting
a
tomorrow.
lot of stress to put on a guy, you know? They've had over 3,000 people come through their course. Every single one of those 3,000 has been able to shoot 1,000 yards and hit the still plate.
Don't be that
And I'm
one
not
guy.
100% convinced that Eric did that. I think he's just being nice. I've seen Eric shoot a gun. I'm sorry.
Whatever, man. I was nailing that thing.
One of the important things is making sure your rings are perfectly circled to match your scope, right? So this is a lapping tool. And I don't really know how to do it, but I'd say it's perfect.
Twist it real hard. Back and forth a few times. And then look at your rings. See where you're hitting.
Oh yeah.
See, you're really hard here.
So they're almost
heavy on
pitched
the
in.
front.
We'll see what Mark says about this. Not every ring is made perfect. In a perfect world, these would be perfect. You just throw your scope on, but they're not perfect. So
And when you're shooting long range,
all that stuff matters. I turned it a little bit because I was hitting here and here.
Okay, now you turned it too far and it's opposite. So we've got to recorrect that. Go ahead and lay the bar back in there. And your striations in the lapping compound are this way.
Okay.
So if we look at that, see where I'm dragging it right
Yep.
there, and the striations are that way. That means we're hitting on this corner. There are none on that one.
Yep.
And you can see them going this way over here.
So-
if you get going too much and you don't know which way you've gone, then just change the direction of this thing a little bit and see which way the material's moving. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll carefully take this wrench, and if you look down on top of here, see we're
Yep.
tight there and we're loose there.
Loose.
So I'm just going to pull that back around a little bit. Okay. Now we're in the bottom. Perfect.
Yep.
Okay. Now you can see that this ring right here has a little bit of a pitch to it.
Down. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. So if we were to clamp that scope in there right now, we'd have a constant banana curve on that scope.
Yeah.
That's what we want to eliminate. So I'm going to get you a little lapping compound, and I'm going to have you scrub that out.
Okay.
what scope you shooting?
New Vortex Viper HS.
Viper HS.
So we take a little bit of 220 grit lapping compound. We lay that compound in there, just a light layer of it. And this is just basically what I would call a liquid sandpaper. And with this liquid sandpaper, we're going to cut the rings the same diameter of what the scope is and get a nice perfect bed for that thing to lay in. Okay, so if you want to slide that back and forth.
And you kind of move it back and forth.
I do
roll it a little
yeah.
bit.
We don't want it to get rocky, so keep it nice and level as you slide it back and forth.
I got my rings lapped. Let's set that scope in there. Put the tops on. I'm gonna keep it loose so we can adjust the scope.
Yeah. Doesn't that look sweet? Holy cow.
Dang, man. Watch out, mule deer. Watch out, Mr. Elk.
So go ahead and throw that up. And tell me if you have a clear picture.
Yep.
Okay, scoot your eye forward until you get up dark range. All right, so you went probably half an inch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now scoot your head back until you get a dark range. Okay, so our window is a good window. It's a fairly long window. So when you throw this rifle up, I want your nose to be almost at the peak of that thing right there, naturally. So keep this in the same place.
Okay.
Go ahead and drop it down. Good. One more time. Don't think about what we're doing. Got a big old buck that just jumped up. Good. Okay, one more time. Very consistent. Okay, scoot your head forward again. Dark ring.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, scoot your head back. Dark ring.
Mm-hmm.
That scope is perfectly in the middle for you. How'd you do that?
I've done this a couple hundred times before. I'll tell you what I always have. My dad loves doing all this stuff, so he'll set my stuff up. I've always had a problem with he sets it up level, and then I go out to shoot, and I'm like, this isn't level. Like my natural ability, like whatever, it feels like I need to cant the gun to make it seem to me that it's up and down.
Not
Yeah,
uncommon. I hear that a lot.
had a lot of problems with that. So
when we're done here, you're gonna know in your mind that what we've done to square that thing on the rifle is perfect.
Perfect.
You cannot argue after we put the bubble level on there.
Yeah.
You gotta live by the bubble.
yeah,
And you'll experience that. Even at the range, you know, the targets are hung a little bit cockle.
yeah.
So the first thing Andrew wanted to do yesterday was
Turn
roll
it.
the rifle to follow the contour of the target.
I see.
You just got to get that out of your head and live by that bubble.
Yeah.
So I'll get the string in vision here.
Well, we got the
And a half.
string hanging down there.
Yeah, I got the string hanging down.
Can you guys see that? There it is.
With the weight on the bottom.
Yeah, it's the weight at
So
the
we
bottom.
know that is perfectly straight up and down. And we're going to put the scope, the reticle on the scope. So the strings here, we're going to put that reticle perfectly up and down with the level.
And sometimes you got to over twist it and let it kind of bounce back. Okay, feeling good about that?
Yeah.
So right here you have the rifle perfectly level. That's based off the action. All right.
Okay.
The next thing we're going to do is we're going to look through the scope and we're going to match that vertical crosshair in the scope with the plumb string.
Okay.
Okay, so let me just make sure we're on the plumb string. Let me scoot you over here a little bit. You're going to look through there and you're going to see that the reticle is clockwise, several degrees.
Yeah.
Okay, so just reach up, the scope is loose, and go ahead and twist that scope back to where it matches the string.
See, that's pretty close. Is that what
Pretty
you're looking
close,
for?
or you
Pretty
want it
close?
right?
I think it's right on.
Pretty close.
I never
Alright.
trust my eyes, man.
Okay, so if we're giving letter grades here,
Do I pass?
that's like a D minus.
Dang, I
man.
don't even pass.
Okay, we got to make an adjustment here. See this?
Uh-huh.
So go ahead and fix that. Come down evenly on these. And you had these fairly loose.
Yeah. Maybe a little too loose.
Okay, that one's starting to tighten up, so I feel pretty comfortable snugging that one. This one was a little wider gap on this side than this
Mhm.
side, so I'm going to clean that up for you.
All right, we are now going into the indoor shooting range here at Weatherby. Top secret stuff.
Top secret.
Range is hot. Gonna be shooting down that big tube down there. Should be fun, hey guys?
Check this out.
Oh wow, yeah. Get some eye candy in here too. Look, here's the shooting station and the tunnel. Whoa, this little light way down there. That's where you'll be shooting.
Wow. I would say, well, like 1,000 yards.
It does look far that
1,000
way.
yards?
100 yards. Seems like 1,000. Just
It does, huh?
Yeah. So, you want me to throw my gun up here?
Sure, go ahead and hand me the bag.
So we got the scopes mounted on there, and this is a 100-yard, just to kind of sight it in. And then tomorrow we're taking these same guns out to the hills of California and shooting at 1,000 yards. So we'll see how Casey does. Can you see good down there?
I'll be right back. Where are you guys from?
I'm from Utah, and Casey's from Idaho.
Ah, cool.
So we're here from
California.
Yeah. Casey used to live not too far away from here.
Laws.
Yeah, no
Yeah, I
kidding.
used to live in
It's crazy to
Santa
think that
Monica.
Oh, yeah.
Weatherby Rifles is here in California.
Yeah.
Safety first.
You gonna shoot?
Big flame.
Well, we're done with that. We're done with the shooting school. Thanks a lot, Mark.
It's over.
That was fun.
Thank you.
Now we're gonna go shoot, what, tomorrow morning we're gonna shoot 1,000 yards.
1,000 yards. You're gonna start at 500. Scott's gonna take you all the way to 1,000. 6'5", 300. Fast.
Done. What'd you think? Did you learn something today?
Yeah, I learned that I don't know a lot about guns. No. I'm excited, man. I mean, that's a very simple course that, I mean, Mark made it very simple for simple-minded people. But like, if I can really shoot it 1,000 yards, that's gonna be incredible.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Dinner time after this. Where are you taking us, Tay?
Going to Paso Robles' finest Grotto Hotel,
No, you can be honest, dog.
McDonald's.
You're taking Mark to Grotto.
Taking Mark to
You're taking
Grotto.
us to La Quinto.
No, not even that.
Not even that. Motel 6.
El Rocho Cocho.
El Rocho. El Rocho Hotel.
Yes.
All right, guys, I had to show you this because this is unbelievable almost. Look at this. Giant sequoias. That's a slab of a tree. Let me back up, see how big that is. Look at that. It's in this lobby room in this hotel. It is giant. What are all these, what are these for? Oh.
The rings.
Yeah, how old it is, huh? So look, all this stuff's going on. World War I, tree cut down in 1952. And all these rings and all this other stuff was going on. That's an old tree. Isn't that cool? Dang. We just showed up for dinner. And this hotel's got a really cool courtyard. Look at that. I love this Central Coast California weather. It's like crisp and cool in the morning, but then it's just really nice in the day. Kind of gets hot. Then it cools down in the evenings, like I'm in a hoodie. It's perfect hoodie weather right now. We're gonna go sit down with everybody and have a nice dinner. Check this place out.